Out. Okay. All right. So welcome to the Q&A, and this is your chance to ask a question and get some clarity. And let's invite our beloved spirit family in, those that are loving, helpful, and wise, those beings from 100% love, light, and goodness. We love you, and we're so happy you're here. We feel you, and thank you for making your presence known. Really obvious, clear messages. Infuse each person that is here in this group with clarity, peace of mind, and healing. And thank you for using me as a vessel of light, healing, and messages. And so it is. Okay, so who would like to start with the first question? You have to unmute yourselves because, oh, Claire is here. Hello. Oh my goodness. I heard some ding dings that the dinger goes off when people come in. So tell me, anybody have a question?
Okay, I'll start.
Yes, do.
Okay, so do you need my birthday or you have it?
I have yours. Let me put you in, Patty
Okay. Okay.
Mitchell. I have Jordan Mitchell. Is Jordan Mitchell related to you?
No, I'm not really related to anybody.
I'm just a foreigner, stranger in a strange land.
Mhm. I told a friend of mine, I said, I'm really, she wanted to know really what my category is. And I said, free spirit,
I like free spirit. I'm with you. What is
free
your
spirit.
question? Here's your birth chart. This is your whole year in front of me. You just started. Your birthday was April 15th, so you're in your first 52-day period, which is a Mercury period for everybody. And these are the cards. You have double eights and a seven of diamonds and a jack of diamonds. So what question do you have?
Okay. How long am I going to be in this house?
Oh, okay, good question. Then how I do that is by tracking the address of your house. So
Okay.
if you don't mind, oh, do I already have that? Did you give that to me?
I might have, but I can.
I'm going to actually open up. Let me stop the share and go into another type of share. Hold on a sec. So you can
Thank
see
you.
how I am doing this. I'm using gematria. And now we're going to get your street address. And usually when I see your street address with a 9 on it, or if something's upside down, it's inverted, or the shadow card is over it, or even the ace of spades is a death and a birth card at once. So let's get your address, just the letters, just the
Oh,
street address. No,
do
no
you want,
numbers.
you don't want the number? Okay,
Not right now.
Claire Lane.
Clair
E.
E.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, wow, that's perfect. Claire is that's your 9 of clubs, and this Claire is 9 of clubs. But let's get the road. Is it road or is it lane?
Lane.
Let
Claire
me just
Lane.
write it down just in case. Lane. This a
Hmm.
9 of clubs. Oh my God, this was divine. Your birth card is a 9 of clubs. You know how many times I see this happen? My former husband, same thing. Bought a house when he was 19. He's in his 60s, and it's the same birth card as him. And people with cars, same thing. They buy a car that when you put the car value in, the name of the car, it matches their birth card. So it's not a coincidence. It's just a vibrational fit. But you want to know when this is over, when you're leaving, when you're selling. What's the deal?
Yeah, yeah, between my husband and his cousin, and I mean, it's just been sort of under threat, and we're inundated. It's just a lot of money, and I'm not working, and my husband, so he's always, but um, and there's been ups and downs and mixed about the house, but it's funny. He asked me, "Is it a blessing?" And the answer was yes.
Oh, so your husband asked you if it was a blessing, and you said yes.
Yes, yes, that's what came to me. So,
Okay, well,
yeah.
that it is. I feel it's a vibrational match. That you're. Let me know if you're going to possibly sell it or rent it, or do you know what? Are you ready to move or?
No, no, still have stuff in New York that has to get here. I haven't got moved in totally yet. It's just
Okay, well,
so
you know that the lane is LA, sorry, LN. That holds weight because that's on the envelopes that come to you in the mail, LN, and maybe on the street sign outside. And then LANE is on City Hall, and it's just an assumed everybody knows lane is LANE. So I took both values. One was 9 of clubs, Star Code 22, and the other was 2 of diamonds, which is Star Code 28. And you have it in the appropriate place. Here's Uranus. This is the glyph for Uranus. The 2 of diamonds, you have it twice with the wind. Fives are the wind. They move you. So big changes on this property. It doesn't show a 4, which is unusual. I need to see the 4s with the 5s for you to literally move. So tell me, what changes would there
okay.
be?
Okay, so uh, I just keep getting all these messages that, we have to move, we're going to have to leave, just a bunch of things. And who knows, maybe this is the permanent house. This is the question. Is
Are you
it,
renovating? Or maybe you're going to have a roommate. There's some changes happening on the property. It could be that you decide to Airbnb it, keep the house. So one time I thought someone was going to move and really they just remortgaged. And that was an internal change. I saw changes coming. I like to see the 4s with the 5s, and I don't see that. That would indicate boxes, and I don't see that there are
you
boxes per se.
don't see boxes? That's
No,
amazing. That
I
that
know.
that that's a quote. I, all I've done is live with boxes. So I mean, it's like the joke of the century. So you don't see boxes. That's
No,
amazing.
no, and you know what's funny is it's not the 9 of clubs showing up, it's the 2 of diamonds, which is a signature between two people. It feels like there will be some changes in a signature, or, like I just told you that example of somebody, the mortgage, remortgaged the house. I had one time, so I thought they were going to move, and they literally built an annex off the side of their house. So things were, and then another time somebody, a roommate moved in. So I don't know all your details of what the possibilities are. I can just say there's wind on your property. It's very restless and it's up for grabs. You can Airbnb it, and or you could leave it and make it, a semi-permanent home and go somewhere for part of the year, but I don't see really an entire relocation. It would need to be with some 4s, and they don't see the 4s. So we'd have to take a deeper dive and then look at the next year to see if
Okay.
what you do with it
So
next year.
so,
But this is your
so
birth cycle, so it's from April to April, and we only get one question. So if you're going to do another question, it has to be
no, no, no,
related.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's it. I'm going to be here. That's lovely. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy you came.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Who would like to ask a question?
I could go, Karen.
Oh, Lauren, yes, let me put you in. Do I
I think
have
I'm
you?
enough. I think you do.
SAR.
18. So
Oh,
it's,
there. Oh,
yeah,
Austin.
Lauren.
Okay. Is
Yep.
Austin related to you?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Okay. Then here the double ace. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, the eclipse falls on your birthday this year. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, that's incredible. And you are internally the 7, well, decanate, meaning the essence of you is 7 of clubs, very spiritual and very intuitive and intellectual. So what's your question?
So my question is, so in addition to the eclipse this year on my birthday, I have my Jupiter return, my Saturn return, my North Node return,
Oh my.
all all within like between November and February of next year. So a lot
That's a lot going on for
all
you.
at
And yeah,
once. In
the nodes do
addition,
change signs on November 28th. So when the
um,
nodes change signs, it only every 18 months that they change. So that stirs the pot for many people, almost everyone, because that's what they do. They stir the pot. But they're here to keep us on track if we went off track. So you're in for a very transformative birth cycle starting on your next birthday. Like, I have never seen somebody go through a birthday eclipse without some major thing go on in their life, like a new job or a relocation or a marriage or a divorce or a big life change. What do you see coming?
So right now I'm still working on revising a manuscript for a book. Like I'm hoping I did buy my house. I just re-listened to the reading you did 2 years ago, and it was amazing how much of it was spot on, but that was 2 years ago. So I'm in my house. I'm hopefully like, okay, I can exhale. And now I want to concentrate on um, like moving forward, kind of out of survival mode. And I'm wondering like what the outlook for the next year is, given all of these astrological big things going on and which area it might be in. So whether it's in publishing, relationships, like I don't know what to expect because I feel like everything that happens is unexpected.
Okay. Okay, then if you're asking me about after your birthday, we should jump the chart to after your birthday because you are, here's 52-day cycle. You're in it, and you have one more 52-day cycle. And it's interesting, the Ace of Hearts is there. And when it goes to Neptune, that often brings a new love. And it is your Stargate partner, the red ace. So it'll be quite significant starting June 21st for you. And just don't make any major decisions during that time, because when we all go through Neptune, we have our last 52 days before our birthday are Neptunian, everybody. And it can be smoke and mirrors, a little confusion, sometimes dreamy, can cause indecision because we don't have enough information, because you kind of have to open the smoke and mirrors and try to see what's real. So while you're going through that cycle, which starts June 21st, just be with it. If there is new love, go for it, explore, but with eyes wide open, because this is either a puppy kitten new love or an expanded heart in an already current relationship, maybe an upgrade. Maybe you move in together, some other big thing, but it's a heart expansion, and, go for it. This person that comes in might be a lot of fun, but don't base any decisions on him or her, and just be with that person for 52 days, and then have your birthday on the eclipse. And then you can start making clear decisions about 2 weeks into your birthday, because you'll be in the middle of an eclipse, and eclipses also do bring in delusion and seduction and illusions. So really you have your Neptune cycle, and then the eclipse comes in, and that's the time to just lay low during the eclipse, go inward and receive messages from your beloved star family or angels. And then you can start making decisions and I'd say late August. Was that when the next eclipse is? 2 weeks after you have another eclipse. So just let August be. And start making major decisions in September. You might feel compelled to make a decision. You might feel frustrated because you're in this float zone, but try to do everything you can to ground, to go barefoot on the earth, to walk in the sand, to hug a tree, to be with your animals. I know you love your doggies, and connect with in nature and get your energy from dogs. Love to give their energy. So fill yourself up with that prana from the earth, and just be patient during this time frame, because it's not a time for decisions. Now let's look at after your birthday, because you think publishing. Are you actually going to do another book publishing, or are you actually going to go into career of publishing?
Oh no, I already worked in publishing, but I'm thinking about my manuscript. I mean, it's still rough and I'm still working on it.
You have the publishing card right here on your birthday. So it is possible that you publish, but it's a little weird pinch there because you have a 9-6 together. And that can feel like publishing, but in a riptide. You can't go south or north. You can only go east or west in a riptide. You can't swim back to shore. So you kind of go like this, and that could be part of this eclipse that's coming in. So publish, but there may be contingencies there may be little obstacles that you are not comfortable with. It's not a full-blown woohoo, I'm publishing and it's a done deal. There'll be a little bit of I don't know, I don't know what to call them, something that you can't 100% let go of. You just go forward because the publishing is there, the frequency exists, but there's something there with the people that you're working with. Is it self-publishing or are you working with a publishing company?
No, I'm still in the phase of just revising the book. I'm sure by August, by my birthday, maybe I'll have a first draft done that then I'll show to people to read.
Okay.
So I'm not, but just, it's a process. I'm a perfectionist and I want to make sure this book is really super solid and has the best chances it can have. And
Good.
I also work
That's
as a
great.
professional editor and a writing teacher. So my standards are pretty high for myself.
Oh yes, I took your writing class. It was stellar, absolutely amazing. So I know your book is going to be fabulous, and I'm 10 points to being really picky about it and fastidious. So I do see you actually have two. So publishing with the capital P is the 9 of spades. Publishing with the lowercase p, it comes to the number 9. So you have publishing for 104 days right after your birthday. And
Right.
this one right here is not stuck. Whenever there's a 6 and a 9 together in the same cycle, it's a riptide. It causes like a little vortex because the 9 turns to the 6 and the 6 turns to the 9 and the spiral begins. And then that can, that's why we have riptides in the ocean. It's from a portal. So then the next cycle is with the 2 of hearts. Somebody is helping you. And that's 2 people, someone that really cares about you. You're able to get going on this. And the 8 of diamonds, you get seen, this invisibility here. People are liking your work. And there's a jack of spades here. When I see that go to this 9-6, I'm wondering who that is. I haven't met anybody yet. You're single now?
Oh, no, I'm single. Yeah.
Okay, so remember I saw the Ace of Hearts just before your birthday where there was someone that you could meet?
Mm-hmm.
This could be that person because it's in Venus. This is the glyph for Venus. This is that possible person. And, it's in a 9-6. So while you're in the middle of publishing, just remember I'm saying these words. Don't worry about it. Just stay in the moment. But in the back of your mind, know that when you are having success moving forward without the contingencies, just after your birthday, there were these little hiccups. The next 52-day cycle, which begins on October 3rd, you have this straight beeline for publishing. Someone is helping you at the heart level. They care about your book. They like your writing. They like you. And there's, like I said, visibility with the 8 of diamonds and power. But there's this guy. he might, I don't know, maybe he's jealous of your work. I'm making this up. I don't know why he went into a vortex. So maybe he had to be tabled so you could get I know what it takes. You get really busy. You kind of have to go MIA from the world to really get the book out. So some guys don't like it when you don't pay attention. I'm just making it up. I don't know why he's there in a vortex, in a sort of a riptide, but just keep it in mind. Doesn't mean he goes away entirely. He might just, be impatient while you're working. Does this resonate with you?
I don't know. We'll see what happens in October,
We'll
right?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
I don't know, but October feels like a more reasonable time frame than August, so that makes sense.
Okay, good. All right, then. Was that your main question? Publishing?
Yes.
And what was the big deal for the eclipse?
Yeah, just that there's so much going on. I was like, what is going to happen next year? Just because astrologically it's so huge.
Yes. So how is your health?
So far, so good. Knock
So
on
good?
wood. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that isn't well in your life?
I'm sure there are. Yeah.
No, a significant person like a parent or
I
it's some like a child, I don't know, someone significant. Sometimes when we see the 9-6 in Saturn, you're taking care of somebody, they need you. So
Okay.
that might be you having to do that in March 9th. There may be someone that needs your help and that you might need to, do caretaking for. I don't know your situation with your parents. Are they okay?
I don't know. That's a complicated situation.
Okay, that could be something in there. If I knew their birthdays, I could track them right there and know if it was them or not. But we can do another session on that. But
Yeah,
just
we could.
Saturn means health and other things as well. But that could be tricky. And then you have hold on, looking for major influences. I mean, this is the biggest influence right here because this is the card of transformation, card of the entire deck. And this is the proverbial mother. So this is the mother card, the goddess, the fertile woman, the pregnant woman, the beautiful priestess. And then this is her down here too. So there could be something going on with your mom that might take your attention. Let me look. And though there she, oh no, you're a double ace. So that's just a repeat. So yeah, there's the card of health again. So maybe we can talk more about what's going on with your mom, because this is going to be around the holidays that this happens with the card of health. And then looking here in Saturn, and the mother card comes up twice. So it's not necessarily about money. Money stays stable for you. Publishing, I see for sure. But I feel like your attention is going to be given over to caregiving.
Okay.
I hope that gave you some peace of mind.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Good.
Thank
Good.
you. Thanks,
You are
Karen.
so welcome. Anyone else want to ask a question?
Yeah, Karen's Lee.
Lee, hi. Happy that
Hi,
you're
how are you?
good. I'm
I got
happy
I got a
you're here.
question. It's kind of along the same lines as your first question about the housing situation. I'm
Oh,
in a,
let me I don't know if I have your I would need your birthday. So I don't know that I don't think I put you in here. So you want me to put
10,
Lee
10,
and make
14.
you can
Yeah,
make a last name up if you don't want to give your last name. You can just say Lee. I actually
just
have an auntie Lee.
that's fine.
Okay, we have a Lee here, and then tell me, I think it was the 14th of October, right?
Yeah,
Okay, and what year?
1960.
60. Okay, and let me get
So
the
8 of clubs, 4 of spades, 6 of
yes,
diamonds.
yes, I know, I remember your cards, but there are a couple birthdays, there are duplicate birthdays with that exact frequency. I'm looking up your decade ruling card because this does not automatically assign it. And do you remember what it is?
6 of diamonds.
Oh, it is 6 of diamonds. Good memory. Yes, it
I,
is. I'm looking there. Okay, 6 of diamonds. Let's give you that.
I have it
Six.
written down.
God, you're good. You are so good. The 8 of clubs is always so smart. Okay, so now we've got your chart here, and what was it? Relocation? Oh, you have the 4s and 5s. You're going. Where are you going?
I don't know exactly. I'm in transition. I live on my kin's domain, my family
Yeah.
homestead.
Yes.
And I'm in a state that I can no longer tolerate. So I'm going to transition to somewhere. I'm not sure where that is right now, but I have property in another state. But my question is, if I wind up in transition, do I sell this property? And I really don't want to sell it, but I might have to because of the tyranny that's going on in the state. So I
Okay.
don't know if it's better to sell it now or keep it. There's no mortgage on it. It's paid off. It's just
Okay.
so I just want to know if when I
You
transition wherever that is, if I should sell the property.
okay, that is a good question. So what I'm going to do is, so you have your mother involved somehow with this property. Is she going to come with you?
No, but she lives in town. She lives here.
Would it be possible you sell your house and stay with her until you figure out where you're going?
No,
No,
probably not.
you don't want to do that. Okay, because she's in the picture and I'm trying to figure out how and why.
Well, we're
So
close.
you are close, yes. Okay, well, there is something new. There's 2 aces here, so you will find a property Something is coming. Let me measure your
Well, I already
address.
have a property in another state,
Oh, okay.
but I have
Then
another person coming into my life, and they want to go to Tennessee, and I don't know if that is in my cards because I'm not a hot, humid person.
oh, would you want me to look up the frequency of Tennessee and see if it fits you?
No, I want to know about the house.
Okay, then let's look up the house. Let me change screens and go into the signature cards. Just a minute. Um, August 14th,
October.
October 14th. I knew that. Okay, so I want to first, I want to just get your signature cards up. So here are yours. Anything in here that jumps out at me? Okay, so tell me your house. This the address, not the number, just the street address.
Aladdin Road.
Alladin.
Aladdin. Just like the lamp.
Oh yeah, okay. Aladdin
Road.
Road. Okay, that's a 2 of clubs. And if we spell it out, let me just Aladdin Road. Okay, let's get the whole thing spelled out. 5 of diamonds. So 2 of clubs and a 5 of diamonds. Those are the frequencies around. Okay, so just give me while we're on this screen, what are the other states that you have properties in?
Idaho.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's do Idaho. Jack of Hearts. Wait a minute. And is that how I spell Idaho? Idaoh. There's no E in
No.
there. No.
No, Ho. Idaho.
Okay. No,
Idaho.
that is a shadow card to you. You know that. So
What?
it's a I don't know if you want to live there, but it's your mirror and your shadow, so that'll be interesting. Um, it might be okay. It might be okay. We have to look at the street combined and everything to get the full picture. And where's the other property?
The one that I live in right now?
No, did you say you had 2 other properties?
No, just one.
Idaho, and then you're in, I forgot where you are again.
I'm in,
Midwest somewhere.
I'm in Washington.
Washington,
Yeah.
Washington State,
Yes.
King
Which
of
is which
Spades.
is my home state.
Interesting. You have both your places are your shadows. Okay, so let's find if you're going to sell that. You want to know if you sell it. The main thing is, will you make money selling it this year? Yes.
No, it's paid off.
But you
So
want to make sure you make, you don't lose money. Or maybe you don't care. I'm not, I don't want to put words in.
it's not about the money. It's just whether I should do it or not.
Okay.
I mean, it's been
Let
in my
me,
family for a long, long time. And it's a unique property. It's a special place. Well,
oh, so you're going to kind of miss it, huh?
I don't want to move. I'm being kind of forced to move because of the political situation.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
It's just getting really expensive to live here.
Okay. I'm looking. I see there's some nefarious business going on with some legal thing. Some indecision with that 3. And then,
I have no legal stuff going on that I know of.
I mean, it could just be that it's not a personal legal thing. It could just mean because the Jack of Spades is the white collar thief, and a lot of politicians are that way. So if there are people in your state that are making rules that feel nefarious to you, it may not be directly at you, but it's in your consciousness, and that Jack of Spades will show up.
Yeah, they all are.
Yes, yeah, it's actually the card of the judge or the policeman or not all of them are bad. And it's even the card of the guru. Sometimes, so it can be good, but in some cases not so good. So it is here with the Queen of Clubs. Okay, so why don't we look at, are you going to go? Here's what was it? Not Idaho. It was Washington. Oh, yeah. So Washington with the 5 on it and with that Jack. Okay, so you have 2 5s and the sale. Let me see. Can you put that on the market right away? And would it go quickly? I don't know your area, but it does look like you could put it up and it could. I've seen things sell in like a week or a day.
Oh, it would probably sell right away, yeah, if I did.
Yes, I will say this to you. You wrote for this. The wind is moving in your direction favorably to sell the house and let go of it and start a new chapter. Because I see fours and fives and aces. And you can choose anything you want because we have free will, but this is your blueprint. You wrote for it. And it's nice to just sort of swim along, with the current, not against the current. So the current for you is sell the house, move, and it looks like Washington would be, here it is. Is it near the water? Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm all confused. You're living in Washington or in Idaho?
I'm living in Washington.
Okay, so
That's where my family homestead is. That's where I was born and that's where I was raised.
okay, I got that mixed up. Okay, so hold on, five of diamonds. Would you want to go back to Idaho?
I don't want to live in Washington.
Yes, because you have the King of Spades is
I have
the
property in Idaho. I could go there, but so I'm supposed to meet someone soon that wants to go to Tennessee. So I don't know if that's in the cards or not.
Well, I'd have to get the frequency of Tennessee. I can look at that. Actually, I have a book. Oh, this woman spent her whole life recording every incorporated date of moving to success. I don't know if it's still available on Amazon, but I'll look up the actual incorporated date, Idaho, and then, not Idaho, Tennessee. It is the three of spades. Okay, so it incorporated on June 1st, 1796, on the three of spades day. So it holds that frequency. Let me look. For three of spades, if you really go there. Hold on. I'm not seeing it, but I want to get the vibration of it because sometimes the incorporated date is kind of it's a dense reading, a dense vibration. If we go to the vibration that we attract at the sound level, with the letters, we might be able to find you there. So I'm going to stop the share. And now I'm going to go into Tennessee. Gosh, I hope I can spell this right. Is that right? Double Nessee?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a two of diamonds. Okay, so let's look at that. For you, it's benign. It's not in your signature cards. Okay, so let's look at, go back to your cards. Okay, so the two of diamonds is the vibration of Tennessee. It is in the moon. So there's some element of it that does nourish you. And here is your love, the new love coming in through the moon as well. So this person you're going to meet, it lines up with Tennessee, the moon. Moon is mother, moon is the goddess. It's a feminine planet. And then you've got it over here with a new love coming. So let's see if you actually, the next year, end up in the two of diamonds. Just a minute. Okay, this is your next birth cycle. Looking for the two of diamonds. Oh yeah, you're going to be madly in love with this person. This is your cosmic reward. A big heart opening. A wonderful love is coming your way. A new love interest. Wow. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're just going to think she's the sun and the moon. And she is going to want to move. You have more fours and fives, so get ready to hang on to your hat here. You're going to be doing a lot of moving. You're going to get rid of that one in Washington and then have to decide where you're going to go. Where's the three of spades, though? Hold on a second. Three of spades. So, yeah, I don't see the three of spades, but it's more the two of diamonds. So here is the two of diamonds in the cosmic reward. So that is the vibration of Tennessee. Maybe you can find a place by the water, something by a river. Because you said you weren't that interested in that.
Well, I have a riverfront property in Idaho already.
Well, no, I'm talking about Tennessee. Tennessee is the two of
Oh,
diamonds. Yeah. So here's Tennessee.
wherever
And
I go, it'll have water. It's got to
okay,
have
you got to
water.
have one. Okay,
Yeah.
then that would be good. So yes, there is a new love. You have the card of marriage. Doesn't mean that you have to sign anything. It just the feeling level, like you've met someone who's a life partner. And this is after your birthday. This is in December around the holidays. So it looks like the King of Spades, number 52, the last card in the deck, which in astrology is like the 12th house, the end. So the only 12 houses. So you have a King of Spades on the Five of Diamonds, Aladdin Road. You have it over here, which means you're saying goodbye right here. King of Spades, Five of Diamonds, and it's a Neptune, which is like something you can't grab. It's elusive. So your house will go. If you put it on the market, it'll sell fast. If you do it, you're in the flow, and that is easier to be in the flow. You're with the current. So go for it. I say sell it. I think this politician right here, because this is the principle of five, the law of five away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. Mercury and Uranus talk to each other. They tell the story. So, and you have a new beginning and an end right here on the land. So this is the end, Ace of Spades, and this is the beginning. So it's time. It is time. I hope this brings you clarity. You will be guided, protected, and supported by nature. You wrote for it. So there won't be that many hiccups. And it's a reason why this politician has come into your orbit to shake you up and stir the pot, to get you out so that you can begin your next chapter with a new love. And Tennessee is very likely. Maybe you live between both Idaho and Tennessee. You can have that option. Well, I hope I helped you.
You did.
Good. All right,
Thank
my
you.
friend. It's good to see you. All right.
Thank you.
So who's next? Oh, Lily Spencer is here. Hello. Does anyone else have a question? Lily, do you have a question? Oh, you're muted. You have to unmute, so I can't hear you. Yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
Am I
Muted.
unmuted now?
You unmuted.
Okay.
So let's put you in if you're going to ask a question.
Yeah.
Okay, Lily Spencer. What is your birthday?
My birthday is July 13th, 1965.
Okay, and I need to get your decanate ruling card. Just a second. July. I'm looking up on my Word file here, July 13th. Hold on. You are a two of diamonds. Isn't that interesting? And your decanate is the Ace of Hearts. Okay. 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 What is your question?
My question is related to my career right now and the work that I've been doing. And I've really been working on, and it has happened, manifesting the work exactly like working in the industry that I love, working with film, working with the highest and the best people, and the projects with intent of storytelling, like just getting away from the genres, like things I don't like up here in New England, and working with people, telling more true stories, difficult stories, could be documentary work, stories of meaning and heart.
Hear you.
So
I don't know why, but just give me a second. Is somebody, I think everyone needs to mute themselves. I don't know if it's coming from Lily's background or if it's someone else's background.
no
So
background.
everybody, Patty, would you mute? Everybody mute because I'm hearing disturbance. Okay, that's better. I can hear you now. So you were looking for a new job and you want to know when the new job will come in.
No,
Yeah.
I'm happy doing what I'm doing, but I still feel very called to reconnect and connect to working with Pachamama to heal the planet and the earth. And I've kind of lost that balance, and I'm trying to figure out how do I, still move forward and do the work I'm doing and then get reconnected. Like, if you see anything in my numbers there that
Let me get clear and repeat your question and correct me if I'm wrong. You have a job right now that has really nothing to do with healing Pachamama, but maybe you keep that job and take a side job that would also help you to do what you love, and that would be healing Pachamama. Am I getting that right?
yeah, I think so. I think so.
So you're not going to say goodbye to this current job that pays your rent, but you're going to.
No, it's the love of my life. Yep.
Oh, good, good. So we'll keep that, and you're making money, and it's systems go easy peasy. But you feel there's a piece missing. You feel like you're supposed to be on a mission to help heal the earth, and you're asking me when that will happen. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, because if you ask me a fluffy question, I'm going to give you
It's still,
a
no, I know it's different, and I was having a hard time.
it's hard to get the question right when you're really confused. I'm dumping your chart. So, because you're already near your birthday, July 13th, we have one more month left of this birth cycle. And now this is your new birth cycle. We start in July 13th, 2026. You have 52-day cycles, 7 each governed by a planet. And Pachamama, give me a little bit more. Is it specifically shamanism? Because I like to measure the frequency.
Yeah. Yep, I was doing the Peruvian Andean shamanism, and 2006 I went to the Amazon after about 5 years of healing study with Peruvian people. And
So I want to
I
try
called to
this.
go back. Like 10 years ago, I wanted to go back, but
Yeah.
that can be done here. I can go to the mountains, I can go to the lakes and rivers, and
Yes, yes. You can
um,
do shamanism anywhere. So what I'm going to do is either I track the word shamanism to see that frequency, if it comes alive at any point during this birth cycle, I'll see the frequency, which will be reflected by the card that it measures to. Or if you can give me something even more specific, if you have a group of people that call themselves something, or if you have just more detail on, some people like I'm going to grid the earth with crystals, or you're going to um, start teaching shamanism and giving the woman's rights, or something more specific, so I can measure it and track it in your cards. What do you see
I'd
yourself
almost
doing?
rather focus on, I'm sorry to switch gears, but focus on acting. Focus on acting.
Acting?
Yeah.
You mean like an Actors Guild?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. The
So
documentary work and working with film and working with that.
okay, so let's switch gears. So you have a question about keeping your job so the money stays stable, but as a hobby side thing, you want
It's
to
not a hobby. That's what I do.
oh, it's your acting is your job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a fun job. Okay, then what's the question then if you already have the job?
Do you see it showing in there? Is it in there as like the true path of speaking? Oh, so hard to come up with the words. Um,
Do you feel a change coming in your job? Do you feel it? Something restless? Or you said you were happy. So if you're
oh
happy,
yeah, no, this is like the biggest night of my life is this week. So I'm wondering if
why this week, this night? We only have a few more minutes because I want to make sure everybody gets a question. So we want to get really clear. And if
okay.
you give me a really clear question, I guarantee I give you a clear answer. But if we're going to be all over the map, and I'm not judging you because I'm that way too, I have ADD. So
Yeah.
but we need to
No.
get very concise because we have people here that want questions too. So very concisely, you're happy with your job, it's paying you well, you love the people. That's not necessarily a question, but you want to know if there's something more that you should be doing, or give me the straight up question. Like, what do you do when you close your eyes at night? Do you just go to bed saying, "Oh, I'm so happy, I love my life," or do you sit there and think, there's one more thing I need to be doing? What is it that you think of in the quiet moments? Ask me that question.
Hmm. Um, I guess it's, the next I've kind of manifested where I'm good. maybe I want to step into the direction of directing, like taking on a new level of working. Does that make sense?
Let me rephrase that. So are you looking to get an upgrade in your job, maybe a raise or a different position within the company?
The different position in the industry, sure. We could put it that way.
Okay, because there is an upgrade coming here. So when we add the ace to the 10, we can only add when they're the same suit. In Jupiter, which is the bank, this would be the Jack of Spades, guru. Sometimes it can be nefarious, and sometimes it can be a guru, depending on if the planetary cycle it's in is if malefic or benefic. It is benefic. Jupiter is the great blessing, and literally the Sanskrit word for guru is, for Jupiter is guru. So you have guru in Jupiter this year. That means if you want an upgrade or a change to a higher position, even more money, this is your year for it to happen. Was that your question?
That's it.
Okay, my
it.
friend, I'm glad we got the question
Thank you.
and an answer. You're welcome. Happy to see you. Anyone else want to ask a question?
I have a question.
Yeah, Claire.
Hey, Karen, I know we just spoke the other day, but I forgot to ask about the restoration work. For everyone else, we had a big flood in our place about 4 months ago, and we have 3 more weeks until we move back home. So it's kind of touch and go time period, and I'd love to know what we can expect over this next 3 weeks. We got lots of trades coming in and out, and there's been some mistakes and things that have happened. So what can we expect in the next 3 weeks before we move in on the 13th, 14th of June?
Oh, I didn't know that. You actually are not living in your home right now.
No, by the time we get back in, we will have been out for 4.5 months.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so where you are right now on the Zoom call is not your home.
No, totally
Oh, okay.
temporary home. So
Yes,
there's been some problems and we had to get rid of one restoration company and now we have another one that seems better, but
I
it's
remember the issues with that last one.
yeah.
Okay, so we did think this next one would be properly aligned with you a little better. But the question is, will you move back home and when, or what's the question in the next
We're
3 weeks?
supposed to move back in June 13th to 14th, but we have a lot of different moving parts that are supposed to happen over the next few weeks. We're just wondering if they're all going to go smoothly or if there's any bumps ahead. Specifically, if there's any days we should be careful about for any of the people bringing things back in. We've got the old restoration company is still a little involved because they have all our contents and they're not really great at communicating with us about getting everything back to us on time.
Okay, let me ask you a question about this move. Is most of your stuff already there and you feel like you're kind of on vacation in a hotel where you are? Because I need the feeling level. If you feel like you're moving, I need to see 4s and 5s. If you've got all your stuff in boxes and you have to
And no, we've got all our stuff is pretty much there. It's just that the ground floor that got totally trashed with a flood. So that stuff it's gutted still. And
Okay.
all of the contents from the ground floor will be moved back in. But for now, we do feel a little bit like we're on vacation because we're in this
Okay.
temporary home with just our clothes and stuff.
Okay. Okay. So June 9th is almost here. That's your next cycle. And you're expecting to move within the next 3 weeks back home. And if they are up to their word, if they're living up to their word, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it possible that they say, oh, we're in a delay and we can't, they could delay this, or are they these types that are right on time? I know my ex-husband was a construction person and they were never on time. So I just, I'm asking you that because I just know that they may say one thing, but there's delays with construction. Tell me your gut feeling about that, because that'll give me the window to look. I'll go to the next year, which is really not that far.
I think we're okay on that front. There just seem to be a few shortcuts that might be being taken. Big, beautiful pieces of wood that were supposed to be replaced. Now they're just going to sort of try to tidy them up and that kind of thing.
Okay, let's go to measure your street address. Oh, actually, I want to get the company's name. Can I have the company's name?
Yeah, sure. The current restoration company is Barclay. Barclay, and they have a DKI in caps, DKI afterwards.
Really? What is that?
It's some international. DKI is apparently some international remediation company, and then Barclay was the Canadian company, and they paired up, I guess, with this international brand.
Okay, so on their website it's Barclay DKI.
Yes, but their sort of nickname would be Barclay, you know.
Okay, so there's going to be two frequencies for that because people aren't going to say DKI, but it's somewhere written. So let me write this down. Barclay, if full blown, is the 8 of diamonds. And then when we get rid of this, it's the 10 of diamonds. Okay, so we have that. Now, can I have your street address? Just not the number, the actual letters. I
It's
can
a
get the
weird
number.
one. It's West 13th Avenue.
Oh no, that's so hard. Oh, I hate when that happens because I'm not going to be able to measure that very easily. Oh, okay. Let me give it a shot. This is going to be so many different variations.
Okay.
I'm going to have to do Ave and then Avenue and then add the 13 to it. So just give me a minute.
Okay.
West Ave is the 4 of spades. I might not be able to use this as a tracker because it's going to be like 5 different variations. Let's do Avenue. That's a 5 of diamonds. And then we're going to add 13 to all of this. So 43 plus 13 is Ace of Hearts. Is that right? 43 plus 13. No, 43 plus 13 is not. Let me measure that. Calculate it. 13 plus 43. Oh, it's a 4 of hearts. Okay. 4 of hearts. All right, then let's add. Just a minute. All right, 31 plus 13.
What's the 31?
5 of diamonds
Oh, okay.
plus 13 is 44. So that's a 5 of spades. Wow. So basically, you have a 4 of spades, 5 of diamonds, just West Ave. If we add the 13 in there, sometimes I do separate the numbers in the letters. So you have a 4 and a 5, 4 of spades, 5 of diamonds on that street. Anyone living on that street, well, this is what the frequency is of that street. And then when we add the 13, so West Avenue or Ave with the 13 on it is going to be a 4 of hearts. And then the counterpart when you add the avenue is the 5 of spades. So it's quite a transformational. It's a restless street. People come and go, probably a lot of turnover, or people who have a second home traveling. This movement, changes, mortgage, remortgaging, adding additions, renovations. There's a lot of that going on on that street. Okay, now let's go. That's just the way it is. Let's go back to your chart and share. And the question is, okay, in the next 3 weeks, how does it look? Is that the question? How does it look?
Yeah.
Will you be able to move in? Okay.
Any pitfall days, anything we should watch out for? So you got a lot of moving parts.
And the Ace of Diamonds
Great
is your
tool.
stress card, right? The Ace of Diamonds is your stress card, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so there is some stress there. All right, so stress coming up June 9th with one of the black hole cards. So, and there's some indecision here. You're not sure what you're going to do with the 3 of diamonds. Can you stay there a little bit longer? I'm going to go to the weekly spread and look over the next 3 weeks. Give me like more of a window. Is it the end of the 3 weeks that you're planning?
We can stay here as long as till end of day Sunday, June 14th. That's when our insurance is paying through until actually June 15th, 10 a.m. is when the longest we can stay. Or we can move in a little earlier, like the 6th, 7th weekend.
Okay, I have your move right here. 4s and 5s have showed up on June 9th. That was when that stress cycle started with the Ace of Diamonds for 52 days. So
Yes.
the move is here. There's a little drama. The 8 of Hearts causes a little drama. So nothing you can't handle. It's just being aware of it.
That might be my partner who does cause a little drama now and then.
My God, she is the drama card. That's hilarious. Okay. I'm looking the next week to see if you're okay there. Hold on a second.
Blanca just overheard that and was so appreciative of it
We
all.
look like okay, 10 of diamonds, eight of diamonds. Okay, so the eight of diamonds, Barclay, these people, there's a completion. So you have three aces on June 14th with Barclay, which had the eight of diamonds. So this is when you say goodbye to them and you have a new beginning. It's in
Okay.
Jupiter, it's blessed. So you can plan to, go like this with them. Thank you very much. Gotta go. And there's your four of hearts right there, which is West Avenue with the 13 on it. Four of hearts in Saturn and the fives and another new ace, meaning new beginnings. So it does look good. I like that these people are in Jupiter. You're right. They are straight up. Then you're going to be okay. I think this is your week. This will be mid-June when you feel like you get to turn that corner, like the milestone of say goodbye to that hotel you're in or whatever it is, and hello to your new renovated home and goodbye to these Barclay people and start living again.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. You can mark your calendar on June 14th. It is a completion.
Official. Okay.
Yeah,
Love
and
that.
Jupiter is moving on June 1st, so big blessings are coming in. Everything's going to work out.
Great. Thank you, Karen.
Yes, you're welcome. All right, anyone else want a reading? A
Hi,
question?
Karen. I have a question for you.
Hi, Sierra. Yes.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I might be in there. It's been a couple years, but
Yeah, I don't see you in here. Must have been my old program. Let me get you in here again. Sierra.
yeah,
Sierra.
it's Siarra.
S. I see Seaira. Is that wrong?
Nope, it's wrong. Yeah, it's my
Okay.
incognito name, which probably
Okay.
throws me off, to be honest with you.
Maybe. What
It's
is it?
Siarra.
Okay. Okay. And Sage?
Burke, Burke.
Okay. And birthday?
10/28/86.
I wonder if you gave me that. 1986.
Yep,
You might be in under Burke. Okay. So 10/28,
probably.
1986. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get your decade ruling card, 10/28. I'm looking at
Okay.
my word file right now because it won't give it to me without me looking.
Sure.
10/28 is decade is, King of Diamonds. Look at you. Okay. King of Diamonds. Let's get you that. Wow, you got a lot of kings. You got and jacks. Amazing.
Is that good?
Yeah, very
Okay.
powerful.
Okay.
What is your question?
So I am considering a career shift. I've currently got like I do this to keep me busy and keep money coming in, but I have like a different direction that I know I would like to go in. I just don't know what direction I will feel most satisfied in pursuing. So I have like a handful of different options that I'm currently contemplating. So I don't know if you want me to just list them out to you or just have you take a look at what you're seeing and kind of give me what you have for, whatever is coming up with the cards, and maybe we can kind of piece that together with what I'm thinking.
Well, let me recap so I make sure I understood you clearly. You're
Sure.
like a junction, crossroads in your
Yes.
life, and you have several options, but you know that you have to choose one because you're not going to be able to stay where you are as things are.
I don't want to anymore. Yeah. I can stay where I am. I'm just not happy. So.
And it's your job. Okay.
Correct.
I forget what you do. Are you?
I own a digital marketing company currently. And it's just not like, it's kind of just, I feel like I've come full circle with it. It's served its purpose. I've been super grateful for what it's given me for freedom. And now I'm ready to kind of step into more aligned, action with my life,
Okay.
following my spiritual path in some sort of way.
Yeah, I know you're gifted spiritually, and you're really your dharma is to help heal and cross souls over and work in the invisible realms with your gifts. And this digital marketing page you read for a while, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So have you any plan in your next chapter? I mean, I've helped this one lady, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. She was a veterinarian, the accountant for a veterinarian office for 10 years.
Yep.
And she very psychic, very gifted, and
Yeah.
one of my good friends. And so she's like, I cannot jump ship. I need this money to pay my rent. I have to stay with the veterinarian office. And I said, you're just going to jump ship. Something can happen. You need to go into where you're gifted and where your passion is. She plugged her nose, and it took every ounce of courage to leave that veterinarian office. As soon as she jumped ship, clients started coming in, but the newspaper called Newport Weekly, I think it was called. It's still, I don't know if it's still around, but major newspaper in Newport.
Yeah.
They gave her a column.
Wow.
She wrote a weekly column, and the Newport.
That's incredible.
The people were coming in. She filled up within 3 months. Like, she just booking out. And
I have goosebumps. I had the radio station reach out to me last fall to do a huge event, and I got cold feet. I was like ready for it, but then I just, for some reason, I couldn't pull the trigger. And I mean, I still have, like, I have an open door with them. So I used to work in radio. I've worked with them for advertising for years, but I got cold feet, and I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready now to step into whatever my next thing is. I feel like I want to start a podcast. I feel like I want to write a book. I feel like I want to teach. I just don't know what the right next step is, I guess.
Okay.
So.
All right, I'm getting it. So you have a 9. You're in a 9 right now.
Okay.
And the Queen of Clubs is the most psychic card in the deck besides the King. And I feel like the Queen is always a little bit more intuitive because of the feminine qualities. And so you have this psychic calling right now.
Yeah.
And it's in Saturn, just this hardest cycle. We all go through it. We all have to. 52 days of it started May 25th. And the 9 is here with the 3 of Hearts, which means indecision. 3. It's like choose company, 3's a crowd. There are too many options here.
Yeah.
And this 4 of Diamonds is also about financial stability. And so you're undecided. How do I stay financially stable and the digital marketing career and step into my Queen of Clubs? Because you are quite a Queen of Clubs. You're very intuitive. So how to do that? That's also Amy Major, Queen of Clubs. So I don't know if you still, maybe she would help you with your career, would she?
Yeah, I mean, I still do talk to her on occasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then there's something with that. Then it doesn't mean that it's just because that's her card. It's not the only Queen of Clubs in the world.
Sure.
So you're not able to do both, right? So when I was coaching my friend Mary Beth, I'm like, can you do both? Can you do like a side gig of some readings here and there and keep your job? And she was just like you. She was so sick of it. She was just ready to go. But she had no cushion, no financial cushion. So that was the courage. She had to muster all of it and trust that she wasn't going to be just dropped.
Right.
So is that where you're at?
I mean, to be honest with you, the marketing kind of just runs itself. So I do have a little bit of a cushion with that. I still have a couple of people that work for me. So, and they're able to kind of maintain it. My concern, I guess, was energetically, like keeping myself attached to it. Like, to be completely honest with you, I'm a little bit more concerned about energetically keeping myself attached to it and having that funnel of, my frequency kind of being dragged through something that I'm not fully passionate about, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. So I feel like it's going to happen when you go through your personal rebirth zone, and everybody goes through it every 44 weeks of their life. And
Yeah,
I don't have time to look for that personal rebirth zone, but
sure.
we can do that another time. But or I can send you
Absolutely.
a prompt. You just put it into the AI program, and you can prompt AI, and they'll tell you what it's a 2 week personal rebirth zone. Usually, we
Okay.
let go of something that we've been hanging on to. That's when it
Sure.
happens. The big
Okay.
letting go.
Okay.
So what we can do is, so I was asking you all these questions because I wanted to know how to track this. I'm looking for a 9 on top of the business that you're in. I see
Yeah.
the 9 here. There's a 9 in here. That's not necessarily digital marketing, but it's just, wanting to be complete with that somehow, maybe hand it off. What do you call, to have someone take over, maybe even
Yeah.
sell it or delegate. That was the word.
Right.
Okay. So I don't see any other 9s. That's why I was asking. So these
Sure.
8s, 10s, 8s, kings, this is an ending. This could be an ending. Let me just, why is this not, I might have to go in. Sometimes it has it sticks. Just a second.
Okay.
Sage. Huh. Come on, give me an S.
Burke is my last name.
Oh, well, that's why.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so confusing.
Yeah, you must be confused too. I'm confused here.
Well, I have kids and like I was trying to like post stuff online, so it's a little concerning like having like people be able to
Yeah,
like find you, you know.
yes, I get it. You're very private, and this is a crazy world where there's no privacy.
Right.
Okay, so I'm not able to get the Jack of Hearts. Why? Just one second. It's still
Sure.
sticking. Burke. Maybe because I'm on Zoom for so long. Hold on a minute. Burke. Sierra. I know I'm gonna see all these cards. I'm gonna give you the Jack of Hearts. I'll do that. Okay, now this should unstick you. Okay, now we're talking. I still don't see
Okay.
9s. I mean, I do see this. This is an ending of something, but not like a 9. What's the name of your digital marketing company?
Kush Media Group.
Okay. You mind if I measure that?
No, go ahead. I have so many other things going on in my life right now too, so that 9 that's coming up could be a number of other things.
Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. Give me the spelling of that.
KUSH
Kush.
Media. Yep. Group.
Wow, it goes right to your King of Diamonds group. Well, you are really a Queen of Diamonds because you're a female. Okay, well, that aligns with you. So Queen of Diamonds, and let's just see if there's a 9 on top of that
Yeah,
at
you
any
helped
point.
me pick the name.
Oh, I did. That's called Kush. People just say Kush sometimes, right?
Kush Media is usually, yeah.
Yeah, that is really, that King of Diamonds is the richest man in the deck. But he's, also he gets his money through, sometimes unethical means, but still, you're not that type, so that wouldn't really apply. Now I'm going to
No.
stop the share and get back over to the cards and look for the queen. Okay, so here it is. That queen, the whole thing spelled out is here with the 5 on it. Okay, you could delegate that. You
Mhm.
could remove yourself from it
Okay.
because this is the wind and that's the company. So there's wind on the company.
Sure. Okay.
And guess who's wanting just a little attention? This is little LMA.
Oh,
She's
so cute.
she's just the cutest, sweetest thing. She's like, someone please pay attention to me. Okay, let's look for the new thing in your life would be marked by an ace. Yeah, so you can't, there's a riptide here with that company. So it's not a complete letting go. It's more of
Yeah.
a delegation where you don't have to feel drained as much. Somebody else
Okay.
can help you,
Hmm.
you know, less responsibility. So you can put your attention on this. Ace
Okay.
of Clubs is the new chapter in your life. It's in the moon,
Okay.
and it looks like you're going to be doing a partnership with somebody. Do you know who it would be?
I have a couple of different ideas.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's launching something new, and she has talked to me about helping her teach it. I have lots of projector friends. I don't know if you follow human design, but like I
Yes.
am a manifesting generator and I collect like projectors and they all have ideas for me. So I have like 3 or 4 different options of like directions that I could go if I wanted to do a partnership.
Good. Well, there is one coming. This is the two
Okay.
people sharing diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and uh,
It did that start in April? Is that what that's saying?
April 2026. But
Okay.
this can happen at any time during your
Sure.
birth cycle.
Right. Okay.
So Jupiter governs the bank, and you only get one Jupiter. So it does look like there's a
Okay.
partner coming, and a new beginning for you in July 16th.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
oh, you know, your Dharma is coming. So your real life mission. No wonder you're feeling this. This is the
Okay.
card of mission. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, your true life purpose is being revealed during this time with the big Ace of Diamonds, which is new money coming in through the Dharma. And this Queen
Okay.
and the King are they're here. When the King and the Queen of Spades show up, they're 51 and 52, and they're kind of just, you know, organized endings of
Mm-hmm.
what no longer serves you, what could have been draining, and
Okay.
a new chapter. But there's a lot of people involved. This Three of Hearts. There's this maybe your partner, but there's you have a lot of people all around you.
Okay.
You have options, many options. I'm going to just jump the
Okay.
chart, then we'll be to the next.
Okay.
Okay, there we are. So now we're in 2000. Huh, it's so weird. It's just not showing. It's got a glitch. Okay, so now we're in the next level. You're actually going to meet someone. Did you know that? Are you with
Hmm.
someone now?
I'm married, yeah.
Okay, is there a baby or a puppy or a kitten coming in?
Not that I'm aware of. I do have a 16-year-old teenager though.
Oh, well,
Eh.
it can just be self-care, you know, but it is a
Okay.
deepness. You know, and there it's twice, so it's in love and being. It can be deepening with your husband, a deepening,
Okay.
or it could be, maybe she needs to be on birth control,
Okay.
because you have this. This is mommy, daddy, baby right here, Three of Hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Looking at your new start. This is two aces, new start. And
Mm-hmm.
here's a new start as well in the occult, which is governed by Uranus. And
Okay.
you do have financial stability when you do it. Four of Diamonds. And are
Okay.
you maybe relocating next year?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I've been really hoping to do it for the last few years.
Yeah, this is your year, 2027. You have the 4 and the 5 and an
Okay.
ace and a signature. Could be a
Okay.
mortgage, could be a lease, could be the start of a new thing. And there's your 4 of Hearts. So
Okay.
getting the home of your dreams won't be easy, but it's there. You wrote
Okay.
for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will be doing your Dharma. You have all the
Okay.
Dharma cards. You will be
Okay.
stepping in. I hope
Okay.
this was helpful.
This is so helpful. Thank you so much, Karen. I
You're
appreciate you.
welcome. It's really good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. All right. Who has another question?
I would like to ask a question.
Is that, oh, Michelle?
Michelle,
Oh,
I made it on finally.
you did it. I'm so glad you came. Michelle, I think I need to add you in here.
Yeah, probably. It's been a couple few years.
Licavoli. My cat's making a noise over there. I don't know what that means. Okay, and what's your birthday?
1/14/69.
Okay, January 14th. Why am I echoing? Strange. Okay, let's check your deck and ruling card for January 14th. Just give me a second. I'm scrolling through my Word file. Am I the only one that hears that echo? It's really frying my brain.
Should I mute myself?
You hear it.
Everybody else hears it too?
I hear them. I hear it, Karen.
Yeah, that's hard for me to stay focused.
Does
Okay, so
Michelle have two different sounds, like a phone and a computer going at the same time?
oh, that could be it. If you have a phone and a computer on, or are you on just one device?
Me?
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just on just the computer, but let me make sure. No, just the computer.
Okay. I'll just do what if I can focus. This is the biggest challenge for me is to.
It looks like there's a Samsung that's not muted. I don't know if maybe that might
Oh,
be
yeah. Patty,
giving feedback.
everybody needs to mute except her.
Except, should I mute? No?
Everybody mute except you, Michelle.
Okay.
There's a Samsung that needs to be muted, so I'm just going to mute. I can't do that. Oh, can't figure out how to mute the Samsung. Who is the Samsung person?
I have a Samsung.
It just says Samsung, doesn't identify who it is. They're not muted, and that could be a problem. You know, the Samsung person showed up in my Zoom room around 11 o'clock last night. Very strange. I wish that you would identify yourself so I could know who you were. Okay, and you're not muting, so I'm just gonna.
Karen, I have a Samsung. I'm trying to turn it off right now.
Oh, is that Patty?
Possibly, yeah. Maybe. So I was muted, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's echoing even when you
Right.
talk.
So yeah, let me just mute and turn it off.
Okay, thank you. All right, Michelle. I still hear the echo, but I'm gonna have to ask our angelic team and the star beings to help me focus with this echo and still be accurate with this interference. So I'm shining light and love through the echo, dissolving it. Okay, so what are your questions, Michelle?
Mine are kind of along the same lines as the other two questions. I am a full-time massage therapist, but I'm wanting to get out of being a full-time massage therapist, and I've studied astrology for a very long time, and I'm thinking I want to actually jump in finally and start classes and promote my readings.
And make that your new
like start
career.
working towards that. I'll still do massage for money, but I definitely want to start moving out of massage.
Okay. Do you have a name for your massage business, or is it your name, your Michelle? Or
I've been I use my name mostly. I mean, I have a little name called Inner Freedom Healing because I also do cranial sacral therapy and other therapies, sound healing, but I haven't promoted that yet. But that's the name I was thinking of using. I have it in my email.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I work at a resort full time and a golf club. I kind of work all over the place.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I have
wish
private
Patty,
clients.
I'm muting Patty there. Still. Okay, so your question is, how do you slowly phase out of massage into astrology?
Yeah. Or if it looks like it's a good time for me to do that.
Let me look.
Okay.
Your massage clients could become your astrology clients.
Yeah.
That's how it happened for me.
I'm sure.
Because they love you and they just want whatever you have, right?
That's true.
Yes. Okay, so this year might not be a full transition. Doesn't mean you can't keep trying and, studying.
Developing.
But yeah, so when the hot sixes and sevens in Saturn, which Saturn governs work, anytime this, you've heard the expression in England, have you heard, oh, she's all sixes and sevens? It's kind of like saying, oh, she's a train wreck.
Oh, great.
So I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it's an expression when sixes and sevens come together and they describe someone as all sixes and sevens. And then you have that actually in Saturn with a portal, 6-2 portal, and that gives it a little bit of a wobbly, the work isn't how you want it quite yet. And then below here in your Six of Hearts declinate, you have shadow cards. So the Two of Hearts is shadowed to the Ace of Clubs, and then Ace of Clubs is shadowed to the Two of Hearts. So I see sixes and sevens and shadows in Saturn, meaning this year might not be the big transition, but it doesn't mean that you can't keep your eye on the goal and start dwindling down clients and moving into astrology. Let me look for when the big one. Yeah, you really have the Ace of Spades here is calling you to make a big change, but you have to prepare for it. Yes, and there's a 9 here and a 9 here, so you're in an ending chapter, but it's not going to happen immediately. So here in November, the last 52-day cycle, this looks really powerful. And Neptune is the planet of psychic abilities. You can really start doing more astrology readings, starting to do your work a little better. The one that you really love. Yeah, and this is the work success card too. So I like this. You have an opportunity just before your birthday to do less massage. Maybe give your notice to one of the spas and then tell your clients, I'm ready to give you a reading, and start booking them that way. I used to blend it. I used to do 30 minutes of massage and 30-minute reading. And then people loved the reading so much, they just said, skip the massage. Eventually, let's just do the reading. So you could just phase it that way. I even had a friend who did 10 minutes at the end. She did body talk modalities. And she was amazing at body talk, but she would do the last 10 minutes of just a quick little reading with the cards. And people loved it. And she was so accurate. They came back for just the reading. So you could start with that. This is your year to do it at the end of your birth cycle. And let me look at the next. This is your next birth cycle. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you do the diamonds here and the diamonds here, Queen and King. And you're starting to percolate on the new concept of being an astrologer, not so much a massage therapist. This is the Ace of Diamonds in Venus, and these are the eclipse cards. So massage therapy can become eclipsed on some level, not entirely, but you can slowly move away. Maybe you do 2 massages a week and like 7 astrology readings. Mix it up like that.
Yeah.
Now, Ace of Spades, 2 of Spades, 3 of Spades, 4 of Spades. So you're in the spades in a new beginning, and the Ace of Spades governs astrology. So that's why I'm feeling you can do this. And it's starting April 28th, 2027, that you will have doing what you love.
That's good. I think that's my second Saturn return. I can't remember. It's coming up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You have a red ace stargate too. Two red aces. And are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Well, it can deepen. You can have a deeper love, but this can also be just more, something magical can come in through a woman who might offer you to do, I don't know, something. I had a great offer once at the Power of Juice. She just, the owner asked me to come in every Thursday and do astrology readings and Ayurvedic consultations. It was the best thing. I made so many friends and clients from that. I never expected that invitation. So something like that,
Okay.
that's like the Ace, a Red Ace Stargate experience where somebody offers you something that would help you to step fully into your astrologer self.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you. I love
March
that.
7th, 2027.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, I'm really glad that you came.
Me too. Took me 30 minutes to figure out how to get onto the Zoom call because my computer's all messed up.
Oh, I'm glad you figured it out.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you.
well, you are welcome, and I hope to see you again soon. Ciao.
Ciao.
Anyone else have a reading? Ron, you never asked anything. Do you have a question, Ron? I think you're muted, Ron. Yeah, now you're unmuted. Did you want to ask something? Ron?
Oh, okay. Yes. This is my first. I thought you were saying Robin.
Oh no, Ron, I was calling you because I think everybody had a question except you.
um,
Miss Samsung has her hand raised. Will Miss Samsung please, or Mr. Samsung, please identify themselves? Who is that?
well, I looked it up on Google. It's a phone, but I was thinking maybe the last person had a Bluetooth speaker on, and it was not the speaker. She wasn't speaking with the laptop. Is that a possibility?
Oh, maybe that could be, but I have no idea. But I'm glad you looked it up because this came in at 11 o'clock at night. This person into my Zoom room. Anyway, so
Well,
I don't know.
this is my first Zoom with you.
Okay,
So
what's your question?
I didn't know what to expect, so I guess my question I was going to ask, maybe I'll ask something else since it would go more along with what is happening this evening. Um, I have a vacation with the G Kids July 2nd through the 8th. Everything has been totally in process, set, all hotels, all activities. We're flying to Denver and then on to Spokane, Spokane back to Denver, back to Atlanta. Um, I just got word yesterday or a couple days ago that the leg getting us from Spokane back to Denver has uh, there's no equipment to do that now, none that week, and we have to have the grandson has to be back for swim meets on Sunday, so we really don't have much leeway there. So my question is, should I just am I going to be able to resolve this with the airline, or do I need to probably scrap the whole thing and go on?
Lenny, the airline. Oh, the person said something here. The hand was raised. I'm new at this. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but okay. It just distraction right in the middle of my screen.
Sorry, it said Melanie. It said, "Hi, Karen. It's Melanie."
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, and
Okay, that was
Melanie B.
Okay, Badar. Yeah, hi Melanie. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can see you with your hand. Okay, so now let's look at the airlines. You have a red 8 Stargate in Saturn on the day after your trip. Oh, you start on the 2nd. You said July 2nd, right?
Yes.
And the question is this, you would have to just,
Do I need to, am I going to be able to work this out with the airline, or am I going to just have to scrap this and we're going to have to do something else?
okay, and you'll have to make that decision very soon, right? You're going to have to call them.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay,
I've been working with the airline trying to get this resolved. So far, nothing is happening. So, I mean, they can get us there. They drop us off in Spokane, but they can't get us back to Denver. So, we're working on them putting us on a different airline or something like that.
you know, it's not always a great idea to fly during a Stargate that's in Saturn. One of my good friends, Aggie Perkins, was a yoga teacher here in Newport. Known her before she even had babies. And she and her husband got on an airplane. He was pilot. They had their private jet, and they both died. They crashed on a Black 9 Stargate in Saturn. And I also tracked others, that Amelia Earhart, she crashed on a Red King Stargate in Saturn. So, and my other friend, well, I won't keep talking. There's so many people that not good luck on with airlines and the Stargate. So my wonder, my question, my curiosity is, maybe this is meant for you to not go so that you can be protected. Sometimes we get protected. So let me just track the airlines first before I jump the gun here.
Okay, excuse me. So you're saying someplace on here you showed me a Stargate? I have a on
Yeah, right here. These red 8s are Stargates. So yeah, and I don't like the black 8 on top of that. So this in Saturn, I mean, Stargates aren't so bad if they're in other cycles like Venus or Jupiter, or even Mercury is okay. But Saturn is, kind of a treacherous planet. It's the planet of karma and hard work, and it's challenging. So I'm not liking that. I wouldn't book, if it was me or someone I loved, I wouldn't fly on a Stargate in Stargate and Saturn. Just, I wouldn't do it, but I want to make sure I don't want to just put fear in you or.
So what are the dates that the Stargate?
It's, if you can leave, if you want to do that trip, if it was me, I'm going to just act as if it was me, because I care about you and I want you to be healthy and happy and not, get tangled up in something here. And then this is the death card in Neptune, and it's in a blue hole. So it's not death of you. It's just the death, proverbial death. It's also a birth card. So it's an ace, but it's not a heart. It's an upside down heart, and it's blackened. Spades are upside down, hearts blackened. So I'm not really liking all of this for you to go. So I would like to track the airlines to see if this is just divine intervention and this is why it's happening. Let's just track that first. And that means in the next 3 days or so, you're going to call them and make a decision, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I would like to look at the next 3 days using the airlines as the frequency that you will be making a decision on. Let's just do that before I close out. Stop the share. And now I can share. Okay, what is the airlines?
Frontier.
Frontier. Airlines, 10 of diamonds. Okay, let me just write this down. And it was also an ace of diamonds just by itself. Okay, I have 2 frequencies on that. Let's go to the next 3 days and see what Frontier is going to tell you and how you feel about it. 1 second. Okay, so the next 3 days. Okay, here's Frontier, ace of diamonds. That's me with the airlines. That's so funny. You have me today with the airlines. Oh, these cards are so accurate. Okay, so this is in Jupiter. It's a blessing. There's a 9 on it, though. So why there's a 9 potentially is you could trash it or they could redirect you. Just give me a second to keep looking. You're a double 5. You're a 5 and a 7. So just give me a second. It's funny because you're asking me about Frontier here. It's a 10. And the 0 is taken off over here. And there's a 9. Will they give you the refund?
Yeah, they do give. That's what they want to do, is just give us refunds for the whole thing.
Yeah, this looks like a refund. Two people talking about diamonds. It's a transaction going on in Jupiter, the bank. And this is see, this is 4s and 5s. It's very, so it's unstable, unsettling, and a lot of change with the 9. Let me just see if there's a Queen of Hearts here that would, yeah, the Queen of Hearts goes to Jupiter. It's in the moon. So there's some shadows here, which tell me, isn't that funny? That's the eight of, that's part of this Stargate that I saw. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, since you're talking to me about it right now, I'm a 6 of clubs. That's me in your chart. And there it is, the Frontier Airlines 10 of diamonds. We get to Jupiter, which is all about the money. And well, I shouldn't say that. It's a loving planet. It's much more about money. It wants you to have money because it loves you. So this is for me to tell you that I think you're going to make it a wash, to wipe out. And it's a blessing, because I don't think it's a safe trip. I don't think you should go. And not that time. Timing is everything. You could do it another time, even the next week. Does that make sense to you? Does that resonate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're 2 high schoolers, and they're always busy, and this was our only week. So
Oh.
so I'm assuming, well, I'm one of those persons, I can definitely put the time in and the work in to make it work, but it has just been very, very difficult. And now this happened. So I'm going to assume that it would be safe to fly somewhere else, or no flying at all.
I wouldn't fly that week, unfortunately. That's just my humble opinion. I would just make a trip. Are they close by? Can you just get in the car and go have some fun somewhere else that's driving distance?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, don't get on an airplane. This is the 5 of diamonds, the wind, and it goes to the black hole. So this is traveling that gets flushed. So I really feel that your angels are watching over you. I don't think you were supposed to go on that particular week on an airplane. So you can still have fun with your kids. They're your kids? Someone else's
Grandkids.
grandkids. You can still have fun with them, but just out of the air, not involving an airplane.
All right.
Okay, my friend.
I mean, who would have known my first time with you on here that question would come up because of other people's questions to you?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Because I had no idea what this Zoom was going to be about.
Right. It gave you the idea to ask. Yeah, this you can use these cards for anything. It's like the cards of life. So I'm glad you asked, and that the powers that be put a block that probably aggravated you, but it was because you're loved.
All right.
All right, my friend. Well, I think everybody got a question,
Aaron.
Yeah.
Karen?
Yes. Did I miss anyone? No.
Yeah, I didn't give a question and I just wanted to ask, does it have to be mine or can I just ask? I was so fascinated by your YouTube that I mentioned when I emailed you about the election predictions. So I was just curious because California is kind of a big deal. It's like the 5th largest economy. And I looked at the prediction markets and Javier Becerra is the leading one because the first 2 go on to the November 3rd election. And just so I can see kind of how you approach it, can we just pull up his birthday for November, or I don't know, do you look at November 3rd for the week or the year? I don't know. If I give it to you, can you just look it up and see how you would ascertain if he would win?
Well, I'm so sorry. I want to do it. I just don't know what you want me to do. So it's a governor of California.
Yeah, so we have an election, a primary now, but then that primary dictates the actual election on November 3rd. And the lead candidate right now is Javier Becerra. His birthday is January 26th, 1958. So I was just curious, similar to what I think you've done on a past YouTube when you said, oh, you could look at the weekly cards or whatever, if you could just look at his chart to see, does it look like he'll be our next governor?
Yes, I would need to pull 2 charts for that. So we'll pull his chart. I think he's the king of clubs, right? I love that birthday.
I'm not even sure. I think I looked at it like a couple weeks ago, but then I forgot because I looked at him and I looked at other candidates, but he seems to be the one that's tracking highest. So yeah,
Okay.
You can do it Javier. You can just put X and then B, Becerra, because
Uh,
X
uh,
is yeah.
XB, that's his last name,
Well,
XB.
Javier is spelled with an X, so it's
Oh,
Xavier. It's the Spanish, yeah.
okay.
And
And
then
then,
Becerra, B as in boy, Ecerra.
okay, his birthday?
It's January 26th, 1958. But if you do need to look at the first name, it's Xavier.
Oh, Z as in zebra?
X as in X-ray. There's no
Oh,
H. No
oh,
H.
I think I'm getting tired. Okay, so,
Okay. X and then A. V as in Victor, IER. You got it.
ah,
Thank you.
woo, okay, that was a big one. Okay, now he's not the king of clubs. He's the one just after the king, or just before the king. Okay, so, um, this one, I need to get the decade ruling card for him. Just a minute. You wouldn't happen to know, would you?
Not offhand. I'd have to figure it
Look it
out.
up. Oh, it's nine of hearts. Okay, let's give him nine of hearts. Um, B, E. Okay, nine. Okay, this is him. Now, it's going to be November election, right?
And November 3rd.
Okay, I am going to go right to it, but I also want to know what his stress card is. Just a minute. November 3rd. Okay. Okay. All right, that's the week that he could win, but let's get his signature cards up and stop the share. Share signature cards. And he is January 26th.
26th. Yeah.
And signature card. So his stress is the nine of clubs. His shadow is the two. Blessed is the jack of hearts. So let's jack of hearts. Oh, he has a lot of money. His blessed card and his wealth card are the same. Okay, so wasn't that lucky? Yeah, these ace of diamonds people always are lucky with love. I mean, with money. It's okay. We want to remember that his stress card is the nine. Just a minute. Stress is the nine, and his shadow is the two. And if he wins, his blessed card will probably show. So blessed is the jack of hearts. Anything else here? Okay. All right, then we have enough to go on. Let's stop the share and go to this one. Okay. So now I'm looking for his very stressed out on the 2nd, and it's November 3rd, right? So, okay, but so stress is okay. He's going to be stressful. He's going to get a drum roll where we don't know the answer. And now we want to find the jack of hearts to see if he feels blessed. Ooh, it went to Neptune. Is there someone else in the running?
There is, but I don't know if he's going to make it. The top two candidates from the primary go on, and they're saying that Tom Steyer could be that person. And I can give you his birthday, but I don't want to take up too much time with this. I know it's late and you're tired, so I don't want to give you too many candidates.
Yeah, thank you for noticing it's late and I am tired. So yes, I don't like that Jack of Blessed card going to Neptune. And the nine of hearts is an end. And then that could be a good end, like it's finally over, he's been waiting. But he has a black 6-9 here in portal 6-2-6 in Saturn. So it's like not ideal. This eight. Okay, let me look at California now. Just give me a second to pull California. I know California is the two of diamonds. Isn't that funny? He's living in California as a shadow. Okay, so do you, let me see if I put California in here. Yeah, I did. Okay. Incorporated date of California is here. Now I'm going to share my screen. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see California, or I think I have to change the screen share? Hold on. I'm going to put this one down. Javier is the ace of diamond, 7 of clubs. Help me remember that. I'm not going to write that. Ace of diamonds, 7 of clubs. Now let's look in California. This is it. So we go to the next, whoops, cycle. Okay, first off, I would see him here in Jupiter because that rules. He was an ace of diamonds. Hold on, let's see. And a 7, hold on. I don't know who the other guy is, so I wouldn't know if he was the king. So let's go right to the day.
Mhm.
Was it November 3rd?
November 3rd. November
Okay.
3rd, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Something funky happens. It goes to a black hole. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good to have an election on a black hole. It might even get delayed.
That's highly possible. So, yeah.
Yes. So this man is an ace of diamonds, and this is California. How do they perceive the ace of diamonds on the 3rd? Just give me a second. So his shadow card, ace of diamonds shadow card. I should know that this is my daughter's card, but my brain is starting to fry. Does anyone know what
Said
the
it was the
shadow?
2 of diamonds. You said that the 2 of diamonds was the shadow
Oh,
card.
yeah, that's right. So if the 2 of diamonds shows up,
That's the that's the spread is 2 of diamonds. It says the sun, or yeah.
yeah, I mean, California is a very hard place for him to live. He shouldn't be there.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's his shadow. I wouldn't want to live in my shadow place. I tried. I can't. I went to Florida. My shadow. It was my stress card too. Oh my God, it was just a train wreck for 6 months. I had to get out of there.
Well,
And I knew better, but it was just because of other reasons I had to get out there's the pandemic. Okay, so now we don't want to live in our shadow land or our stress land. He's in his shadow land. So let's look a little closer at California perceiving the next governor. I think it would help if I had the other contenders.
well, just that you have this, I'm going to take this and study it, and I'll look at all the other contenders. I just really appreciate you walking me through how you approach it. So, I would never think to look at California. So this is
Oh,
fascinating. So
yeah,
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 thank you.
yeah.
I will do that.
Okay, let me know what you find out.
Will do.
All right,
Thank you.
my friend. Nice to meet you, and I'm glad you
Likewise.
came.
Thanks for this is mind blowing, by the way. Just I'm taking so many notes. So thank
Oh,
you.
good, good. All right, then. Did I miss anyone? I think um exit out of that. And did someone not get a turn?
Me, I was in
Oh,
late. Hi,
okay. Is that
real quick.
who's me? I can't see it.
Melanie,
Oh,
Melanie.
Melanie, my song mystery. Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, I didn't. You popped in last night. Did you remember?
No, I didn't. I'm missing all of these Zooms, you know? It's awful.
That's okay. You're here now, and we'll just get your name in here and ask your question. Melanie, I don't think Melanie, have you in here? Did you have a reading recently, Adar?
No, it's been ages.
Okay,
I
what's
bought
your
one.
birthday?
Oh, September 9, 66.
Okay, a lot of 9s and 6s there. Let's go to
Mm.
September 9,
Okay.
and you might even be a June 9th person, so I'm getting that. Okay, so September, June, just let me look at June 9th too. 60, okay. Nope, that was 8 of diamonds. Okay, let me remember that. All right, so September, 2 of diamonds, Jack of spades with the deck and 8-10 of hearts. Let's give you the 10 of hearts. Okay, what is your question, my dear?
Yes, can you tell me how, if it's kind of like a love reading, like can you see the compatibility with a um January 5th, 83 person?
So save that for May 31st. That's when
May
everyone's,
31st?
yeah,
Okay.
that's the soulmate versus or cellmate class where we're all doing compatibility. We're going
Okay,
to add
cool.
star codes and we're going to find the portals that you make with others. And that way,
Okay.
you'll be in line with the rest of the people. So in my email, I said, everyone hold your compatibility questions and save them for the 31st, because it's all about compatibility on the 31st. This is more about, moving, health,
Yes, health. Health.
we can look
Can
at your
you?
health. Yeah, let's look at your health.
Oh, yes, please. Because you know I have major issues.
You're having major issues?
Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You're in a Saturn
that's
cycle.
fine. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But health is in Saturn. So when the health card goes to Saturn, it's not always good. So it just, yeah. So you're needing to get someone to help you. The 2 of spades is there. So somebody needs to work with you. And you have, is it, I don't want to say the word, but not cancer, right?
No, 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 no. Thank the
Right.
Lord.
Yeah.
My mom had that, but she survived it. But I have autoimmune.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
All right. Then you do have someone that is helping you that is not so competent. You might want to change. I don't know if it's a massage therapist or
Chiropractor?
doctor, chiropractor. One of those healers is a little sketchy. Maybe not
Okay.
intentionally, but just not helping you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you're
That's
actually
good.
going to be okay with the problem. Your main problem is this year you're not able to do any self-care.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like really rough. I'm
yeah, ace of heart goes to
struggling.
Pluto. It's like impossible for you to find time for yourself.
Yes.
That's what's causing your stress, and stress is what kills us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this year, this birth cycle, it ends after your
Yes.
birthday. You'll be able to do more self-care. But this is the
Yes.
year that you need to tell everyone to step aside. I am getting a massage. I'm going to make cookies. I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to go for a walk on the beach. Whatever it is that lights you up, you need an hour of that every day.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
Yes. So I think
Thank
did
you.
everybody get their turn? Yeah. Okay. So basically, oh,
Okay. Turn it off.
goodbye.
Bye.
So I had wanted to share my PowerPoint with you, but it's so late. So I sent it to you I didn't expect this many people. I'm delighted though. I actually loved how tonight went, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I thought maybe, 7 people, maybe 6 people would show up and we'd just do quickie readings, and then I could share my PowerPoint. It's in the email that I sent you, and I'm going to pull it up. It's only 5 minutes that we have, and just give you a quick walkthrough, and then email me if you want me to send it, because it has a lot of pearls of wisdom in it. So let me just get out of here, stop the share, and I'm ready for bed too, and I'm sure you all are. Okay. All right, so this is what I can send you. If you email me and you want to know what the school is about, I changed all the curriculum. I made it so much better, and I'm thrilled about the progress, the 14 classes and how it's progressing. And this is an example of just learning about your own card, and we're going to learn about the earth and spirit templates and finding your card in those templates, and the location of your birth card is very essential. And then we're going to talk about our shadow cards and how to find them on the magic wheel and our mirror cards. and what they mean to us in our signature cards. I was already doing that today with all of you. These are your signature cards. So put your birthday in here, and then these generate based on formulas that I created. And then gematria, it's amazing. You can, measure anything. I measured the airlines with Ron and measure streets with Claire. And so this gematria thing it helps my readings. It must up the ante 50% of accuracy and helps me understand if I even want to live on a street that, would be my stress card. No, thank you. And then if we go to the genesis of the suit, this is going to be what is setting my school apart from all other cardology. Is I'm also a master's degree in Ayurvedic medicine, and I found the doshas in the suits. And I'm going to be talking about that, in how to determine someone's health, give them ideas for, avert the danger before it comes. Like if I see somebody has too much earth or swelling or possible tumor or cyst or something, I can see that this accumulation of water and earth, which is the hearts. So I'll see a ton of hearts. And then I would say maybe it's time to do once a week fast and slow down the accumulation. That's something that I'll be teaching. Just little bits, dribs and drabs. I wouldn't be able to give. I could do a whole year on medical cardology. So we're just going to get an overview of it, and you can, roll with it from there. You can even teach your own self. And then we have the planets are people. We're going to talk about astrology and the favorable planets and which planets are partners. And this, we're almost done. We have like 6 more slides. And then we'll talk about our life path and planetary conditions, because each planet has a condition. And we'll see, which part of your life path is favorable or unfavorable or afflicted or exalted, or we get to know a lot about our life path, just like we do an astrology chart. And this is the life path of a 4 of clubs. The sun is in the 4 of clubs, 4C. And then it goes 2 of diamonds, jack of spades. And these are how I abbreviate the cards. And then these are the planetary glyphs. And then we have the number of face cards and genders. And this is fascinating, the genders and the face cards. It's amazing. And we'll be talking about the numbers as it is in my book. The ace is the 1, the 2, and the 3. And then the numbers hold their own. And then we add the suits to it to give everything more flavor. And then we're going to be talking about stargates, and these are the 18 cardinal stargates and timeline sliding. I've been learning so much about it. I'm still feeling like a newbie on this timeline sliding thing, but it happens to us more than we are aware of. And this is a book I just bought, Transurfing, and they have a school actually called Transurfing School, and I just became a member, and they're sending me daily emails, and I've been wanting to join some of the webinars and learn about how they're doing transurfing, because to actually know how to slide into different timelines is really important. And these are the dates that are pretty slippery, where we can go through the membrane between densities easier. So we'll be talking about that. And then this is how we're doing synastry and composites between people and relationships. We measure their star codes, add them up like this, 10 and 4 equals an ace of diamonds. And then we figure out, well, what's the ace of diamonds to you? Is it a stress card? You wouldn't want to be in a relationship that you form a stress card with, at least for very long. We're going to be looking at that through the class, through the whole program. But we're doing it again the 31st of May. And then we're going to talk about rebirth zones. This is really fascinating. These are how to navigate a rebirth zone, what to expect, how to prepare yourself when you find your rebirth. And I'll help everyone find their rebirth zones for this year. And then we're going to talk about the Mother Goddess wounds and the Trine of Deception. And these are the cards that are likely to have Mother Goddess wounds. And these are the cards that if they're not in high consciousness, if they're not seekers of the truth, and they're not accountable for their actions and they're in victim mode or blame and shame mode, then this can be pretty snarly. And these are a lot of politicians. They're the one-eye cards. All the rest of the cards have 2. This is one eye. And then these are the 3 one-eyed cards, and it's good to know ahead when you meet one of them. Sometimes they are actually wonderful people, so we can't always say that the trine of deception is going to be deceptive. Sometimes they come in to police it, and we have to use our intuition for that and just know if this person is an honest person or pretending to be honest. And then we're going to do case studies, a whole 2 hours of similar to what I did here. We're going to take all the students and I'm going to do how I read. And I learn best from actually demonstration more than concepts in theory. I like to watch people, how they do things. That's how I got into massage therapy. I used to get a lot of massages, and I learned how to give massage by getting massages. So this is going to be very insightful to keep watching how I do it, and then stopping me if you have a question of why I chose this or why I chose that to look at for the answers. And then we're going to do it all together. Everyone is going to partner off and do an actual practice reading. And then we're hopefully all going to go to Costa Rica and practice more in Puerto Vida, which is an amazing resort in Alajuela in the mountains. When I've been there many times, I used to work there and train the spa. And now I loved this. I wanted to share this with you. Cards are codes. And when you put the word code in gematria, it comes with an ace of hearts. And when you put card in, you get the king of spades. And there's only one day of the whole year where we have the joker. And in some systems, they don't give it a card. They say, oh, this person's not readable. We don't know who they are. They're just shit out of luck. Sorry, we can't do a reading for you. But that's not true. Some other people, like Thomas Morell, wrote some books on it where he assigns the ace of hearts to the beginning of the day, December 31st. And then the end of the day is the king of spades, which has a leg in the door of January 1st. So I thought that was really fascinating that the Joker day, the December 31st, these two cards, this is the only time they come together. And that day is a mystical junction. That December 31st, the Joker, it is a card a day that is a float zone, twilight zone, kind of a reset. And it's a time when we can get downloads and transform and experience otherworldly realms. So I thought it was interesting that it's the Joker, because the Joker is kind of a secret. And that's why people are like, oh, we can't read you because you were born on the Joker day. It's you can read them. You just have to know the time they were born. Are they playing the ace of hearts or the king of spades? So I thought that I would share that with you. And literally December 31st, that night, this New Year's Eve night, is a very powerful, sacred night. And when these two cards come together in anyone's card transit, I had one actually last Monday, it is pivotal. It's like an eclipse. So it's very powerful. I blocked off the day. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So, and I have my stories around it, but personal stories, but I'm glad I blocked the day off. So these two cards together form a yoga of a mystical, otherworldly time. And then the last part, you did it. It's 9:33. We made it through. And the thank you. And this is my book and my school if you want to join my school. And you can pay in installments too. If 800 is too much, I'm happy to work with you and pay slowly. And there's a way to do it through PayPal on my site. And you can join my school and not be a coach too. You can just have fun and learn about yourself. Thank you so much for coming tonight. All of you, I love you all. And so happy to do this. This was fun. We should do this more often. All right. Well, have a wonderful night. Bye. Sweet dreams.
Thank you so much, Karen.
You're so welcome. Ciao.
Take care.
Take care.
Good night. Thank
Good
you,
night.
Karen.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Night, night.